Are you seeking to heal your spirit from the scars of trauma? Imagine tapping into the ancient wisdom of prayer, the physical and spiritual alignment of yoga, and the tranquil power of meditation to guide you on a path to recovery. Alongside these, there are other equally profound practices waiting to be explored in our journey today. Each method offers a unique perspective on spiritual healing, promising not just a band-aid solution, but a deep, transformative process. Curious to know more about these pathways to inner peace? Stay tuned as we unravel these healing techniques and share how they can reshape your journey towards spiritual resilience. 1. Prayer. Prayer is not just some ancient ritual, it's like a cosmic chat, a heartfelt conversation with the universe. It is a sacred space where the bruised spirit finds some comfort, where words become a lifeline connecting the broken to the divine. In the quiet embrace of prayer, something magical happens. It is about discovering an inner strength that you never knew existed, rather than begging for miracles. Praying is like finding a hidden power button within yourself. This transformative shift in perspective lets you rise above the messiness of everyday life. And it's not just about comfort. Prayer becomes your spiritual GPS, guiding you through the maze of emotions. It's a mirror reflecting your soul, prompting self-forgiveness and extending that forgiveness to others. In this space of surrender, wounds start healing and a profound sense of connection blooms. The healing power of prayer lies in its ability to restore meaning and purpose to lives marred by trauma. It acts as a spiritual salve, nurturing the wounded and guiding them towards renewal and resilience. Prayer becomes a transformative force, where the echoes of trauma gradually dissipate, replaced by the harmonies of spiritual restoration. For those burdened by unspoken childhood traumas, trauma prayers serve as a key to unlocking the doors of recovery. They initiate a sacred dialogue between the broken and the divine, acknowledging the difficulty in articulating pain. In the sacred dialogue of prayer, the Holy Spirit becomes a guide, unraveling the complexities of trauma and facilitating a spiritual alchemy that transforms past wounds into opportunities for growth and renewal. The echoes of pain gradually fade, paving the way for a harmonious restoration of the spirit. 2. Yoga. Trauma-focused yoga combines the mind and body impact of trauma with spiritual health and consciousness. This is a way to safely connect with your body, regaining any control, acceptance, or love that may have been threatened during a traumatic experience. Through cultivating mindful awareness between our body, mind, and breath through yoga, we can engage our parasympathetic nervous system, a process which reduces the ongoing stress response induced by trauma. 2 yoga practices have been shown to create this response, including breathing techniques and body postures. In yoga, your breath becomes a rhythmic melody, and your body postures are more than physical exercises. They're portals connecting the physical, mental, and spiritual dimensions. Through intentional breathing techniques, you learn to hit pause on the perpetual stress button, providing respite from the relentless playback of haunting memories. The mindful embrace of yoga becomes a haven, steering your internal compass away from the storms of stress and towards a newfound sense of equilibrium. Yoga isn't just about physical or mental exercise, it's a holistic approach that recognizes trauma's profound impact on spiritual well-being. Trauma, like a pebble dropped in the serene waters of yourself, creates ripples that disturb the delicate balance of the 7 chakras linked to the vagus nerve. The spiritual impact of trauma manifests in physical and emotional symptoms, emphasizing the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Understanding trauma through the lens of the chakra system is not an esoteric pursuit, but a pragmatic exploration and intervention in the healing journey. This yoga practice acknowledges and addresses the spiritual impact of trauma, setting it apart as a pathway to holistic healing. It goes beyond reclaiming the body and mind. It's about reclaiming the very essence of your spiritual self. In the sacred space of trauma-informed yoga, you embark on a transformative landscape. Each breath and movement becomes a step towards restoration, a journey towards the reunification of your fragmented self. 3. Meditation. Meditation, when approached with a trauma-informed perspective, becomes a profound tool for spiritual healing. Trauma not only inflicts psychological wounds, but also reshapes the physiological landscape of our brains. Meditation, by fostering conscious awareness, provides a therapeutic lens to examine past events and alter the very structure of our minds. Meditation is not a mere cross-legged session with Om chants, but is a reset button for your thoughts and emotions. It offers a transformative perspective shift, liberating you from the shackles of mental chaos. Meditation is often compared to stepping back from the canvas of your thoughts and realizing that entanglement in the mess is not an obligation. Research has hailed meditation as a superhero for the brain, as it strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the thoughtful part, while relaxing the amygdala, responsible for panic. Releasing traumatic energy demands finesse, and meditation, although a potent ally, isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. The journey may feel peculiar, particularly for those skilled in avoiding discomfort, a common trait among trauma survivors. The diversity of meditation styles accommodates various needs. Mindfulness of breath stands out, particularly for those who habitually hold their breath to evade the present moment. Alternatively, for those haunted by breathing-related trauma, options like listening meditation or body sweeping are ideal. Initiating the meditation requires a gentle approach. The key lies in starting slow, delicately dipping toes into moments of comfort and exploring sensations mindfully. Recognizing and savoring comfort becomes a crucial aspect, a luxury perhaps missed by trauma survivors. Even dedicating 5 minutes before bedtime to this practice can gradually unlock the door to the profound healing vibes that meditation offers. In essence, meditation emerges not only as a spiritual remedy, but as a practical toolkit, a versatile sidekick in the journey of healing from trauma. 4. Performing spiritual acts. Engaging in spiritual practices has the profound ability to heal trauma at its core, offering solace and restoration to the wounded spirit. By performing spiritual acts such as doing good deeds, helping others, and participating in volunteer activities, individuals embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and healing. Spiritual acts aren't a solo mission. It's like tossing a pebble into a pond, setting off positive vibrations that reach far beyond the initial act. The beauty lies in reciprocity. As you extend a helping hand, you find yourself immersed in a reservoir of uplifting energy. Contributions to faith communities and charitable organizations further amplify the healing potential of spiritual acts. Through these channels, you not only find a sense of purpose and connection, but also contribute to the greater good, fostering a communal spirit that transcends personal traumas. The act of giving, whether in time, resources, or support, becomes a powerful vehicle for spiritual rejuvenation. But the journey doesn't stop there. Introspection serves as a crucial element in this healing process, allowing you to delve deep into your inner self. By reflecting on past experiences and acknowledging pain, you begin the process of spiritual healing. Additionally, fasting, often a spiritual practice across various cultures and religions, becomes a symbol of self-discipline and purification. This intentional abstention creates a space for inner reflection, cleansing your mind and body. Whether it's spreading kindness through benevolent acts, building profound connections within faith communities, or embarking on the internal odyssey of introspection and fasting, these spiritual acts aren't patches for the wounded spirit, they are stitches, delicately weaving the fractured self back together. The symphony of positivity generated transcends individual trauma, creating a tapestry of shared upliftment that resonates far beyond personal experience. 5. Guidance with a spiritual leader. Seeking spiritual support is a profound source of spiritual healing in the face of trauma. Spiritual practices, such as attending services and ceremonies, watching spiritual programs, and immersing yourself in spiritual music, becomes a transformative journey towards solace. Through this, the mundane world fades away, and a connection to something greater takes center stage. Spiritual belief in the afterlife becomes a profound source of solace for those navigating the aftermath of trauma. It serves as a comforting balm, offering a perspective that transcends immediate pain and suffering. Understanding there's more to existence than current turmoil provides a sense of hope, a spiritual anchor steadying the ship in the storms of trauma. The church or ministry, standing as pillars of strength, play a pivotal role in this spiritual healing process. When you reach out to spiritual leaders, you find a compassionate refuge in times of distress. Seeking guidance becomes a conduit for your divine reassurance, creating a profound connection to a higher power. Within the embrace of spiritual communities, traumatic events take on a new meaning. The collective interpretation shifts from despair to resilience, from isolation to unity. Viewing adversity as a means of bringing you together becomes a powerful coping mechanism. The shared journey through suffering becomes a narrative of strength and endurance, reinforcing a sense of continuity with past generations who have faced heartache and despair. Seeking spiritual support becomes not just a coping mechanism, but a transformative journey, guiding you towards a profound sense of spiritual renewal and resilience in the aftermath of trauma. In this sacred dance between faith and healing, wounds are mended and souls emerge stronger, wrapped in the gentle embrace of divine grace. 6. Trauma therapy. In trauma therapy, the therapist may use different techniques depending on the unique needs of the individual. It starts by establishing safety and trust over time. The therapist and individual work together by exposing and processing traumatic experiences. Throughout therapy, the individual may learn how to understand their trauma, build healthy coping mechanisms, and begin to heal from the past. Trauma therapists, equipped with specialized training, embark on a mission to reset the fractured minds and bodies of those who have endured unspeakable anguish. Unlike conventional therapeutic modalities, trauma therapy immerses itself in the recess of a client's memory, seeking to release the grip of trauma that lingers within. The therapeutic toolbox is vast, encompassing techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, theatre and movement, and prolonged exposure therapies, each a lantern illuminating the path to healing. Under the watchful eye of the therapist, you traverse the landscape of your trauma, unraveling its tendrils while anchored in the safety of the present moment. The delicate dance between reliving the trauma and maintaining awareness of the current reality allows your mind and body to reconcile the past, signaling that the traumatic chapter has concluded. The intricacies of the mind's response to trauma, unveiled through MRI studies, reveals the profound impact on memory storage, time frame coding, and the attachment of words to events. Trauma therapies act as architects, reshaping the neural landscape to disentangle the knots of traumatic imprints. As the therapeutic journey progresses, you glean insights into your trauma, constructing a narrative that fosters understanding and acceptance. The therapist, together with you, rewrites the script of self-perception, erasing the lingering negativity that once clung to your soul. The spiritual healing that emerges from trauma becomes a sacred reclamation of your inner sanctuary, where the echoes of your past are transformed into whispers of resilience and hope. So now, which of these transformative practices resonates most with your spiritual trauma healing journey? And how might it shape your path to healing? Please comment below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insightful content like this. See you in the next video.